Hello everybody, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 on the full Manual Master League, and I didn't realise how close we were to the end of the season. We are very close and we are very much not safe. We're 4 points ahead of Leeds United, and who are in 18th in the final relegation spot. We've got Liverpool and Tottenham today, and then it's Aston Villa, Leeds United, and we end the season with a game against Man United. So there is only 3 games left. So hopefully we'll have wrapped up safety if we get 2 wins today. But 2 wins against Liverpool and Spurs, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about. However, we have pulled off one hell of a transfer coup, because joining us in January, which we're going to confirm right now, is Camavinga. £12.2 million plus Christian Benteke gets us Camavinga coming into central midfield. And I'm delighted with that. So let's go in. £12 million, 28,000 salary. They get Benteke as well. So we are going to miss Big Ben up front, Big Christian Benteke. But, I mean, we've got Camavinga. So I really hope we can stay in the Premier League. Otherwise, he's going to be an expensive player to have in the Championship. But yes, there you go. So we've done that. We've got lots of offers coming in for other people as well. I haven't done any other transfers yet. I just thought that was a really good one to try and get across the door. Across the door? Through the door or across the floor? Through the door. To try and get that one through the door. So Camavinga will be joining us in the summer, which I'm very excited about, which is good. What other messages have we got? Yeah, Camavinga, scout report, offers for Townsend and Ferguson, which will probably reject both of them, I imagine. And Kuyate's finishing off his suspension. Right, let's go and play Liverpool. A great result against them last time. Can we do the same? We've changed formation. We're now playing a 4-3-1-2. If you follow me on Twitch, where you see me stream my club, then this is the formation we use in my club, a 4-3-1-2. It's actually working quite well for Crystal Palace at the moment as well, although we do have a few people that aren't loving life. Well, just Eze, really. So let's change the bench up as well. Onyeka can come on the bench as an attacking player. Benteke can come off. We'll put Ferguson on the bench. We'll leave Townsend on there, and I think I'm happy and good to go with that. Nobody else on the bench that can really come on. Guita, captain, is loving life. Hopefully, Shalov and Bruno Enriquez can play well. Obviously, this formation doesn't really suit Townsend, Guedes and Onyeka, but they can all play up front or in the front 3 positions, so there is still some joy for them there. Tottenham later. Liverpool, that's a good team. That's a really good team. I don't know why Robertson's captain, but it's a really good team. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Anfield for this Premier League game as the season draws to an end. It's Liverpool hosting Crystal Palace. Liverpool picking arguably the strongest lineup they can. Robertson taking over the captain's armband from Jordan Henderson for the end of the season at Anfield. Crystal Palace lining up in their new look 4-3-1-2 formation. It should be interesting to see how Eze gets on in the more advanced role, playing right behind the front 2 of Bruno Enriquez and Shalov, the new signing. Shalov with 1 goal to his name since signing in January for Crystal Palace, and Liverpool straight away on the attack. Mane looks to get in behind, but good defending to shield that one away from Tapsoba. It's a goal kick to Crystal Palace, but Ruud Gullit, the Crystal Palace manager, I think will be pretty happy how his team have improved as the season's gone on. Obviously got off to a bit of a rocky start, but seems to have made the most of every opportunity that's been given to them so far as Enriquez tries to turn. Van Dijk reads the ball well, and Liverpool hold on. Mane into the area from a through ball from Robertson, gets it onto that right foot. Wijnaldum with a shot deflected and sort of cleared away. Eze will pick this one up. It's got Thiago for company. Good runs beyond him though. Guendouzi will get that, and MacArthur could be in, and there's not too much pressure on him. It opens up some space for Bruno Enriquez. Alisson with a big save, and then the rebound's put in, and it's MacArthur. A very, very rare goal scorer for Crystal Palace. But MacArthur comes in, boxes the corner flag, and it's 1-0 Crystal Palace. A great save from Alisson in goal for Liverpool. But MacArthur on hand. Oh, wasn't it? Was it Shalov? Or is it MacArthur? Is it Shalov? It's MacArthur. No, it's MacArthur. Yeah. MacArthur scores, celebrates with Shalov. He put the ball through here. Enrique held his run really well. Couldn't quite get the shot to go over Alisson, but then left-footed on the rebound. MacArthur there, nearing the number 18 for Crystal Palace. Makes it 1-0 to the away team. That's a lovely little through ball. Bruno Enrique running in on goal. Good save from Alisson as he'd made himself big, but the rebound was met by MacArthur, volleyed into an empty net, 1-0 Crystal Palace here at Anfield. Well, the Anfield crowd just fallen silent, and again MacArthur wins the ball very easily. He's got Shalov making a great run through the middle. Shalov's got there in front of Van Dijk. He's forced a little bit wide, held up by the recovering Alexander-Arnold. But Crystal Palace are just defending patiently and taking their time, waiting for those passes to be, well, given the space from this Liverpool team who really aren't defending well. Eze out to Bruno Henrique. Bruno Henrique tries to double touch it past Arnold. Van Aanholt lays it in, and MacArthur's there again. He gets another shot off, and great save again from Alisson. And it's all Crystal Palace at the moment at Anfield. Bruno Henrique, lovely bit of skill to create some space and draw Alexander on out. Van Aanholt laid it square. MacArthur left-footed strike, and it is a good save from Alisson to touch it behind. As it is 1-0 here. And Bruno Henrique comes short, and he has taken Van Dijk out of a dangerous position there. Van Dijk following his man. Wijnaldum can only head it behind for another corner. And 10 minutes in, Crystal Palace fans will be absolutely loving this right now. Wijnaldum comes and tracks the run this time. Ball goes in, a little bit overhit as they tries to keep it alive. Salah will get there for Liverpool on the 20 yards short of the halfway line and plays it back. Thiago looking to launch a counter-attack, but nothing comes of that. Robertson goes long. Tapsoba wins the header very well indeed. Wijnaldum, Robertson lays it back to Wijnaldum, but it's a foul on Robertson. A little bit late there. And it's going to be a free kick. 12 minutes gone. It's 1-0 Crystal Palace. And they've also had all the best opportunities. Bruno Henriquez looks for a pass into Shalov. It's a counter-attack from Liverpool's free kick. And Shalov is in on goal. Shalov! Oh, it's a wayward shot past the near post. You can see what he was trying to do to rifle it into the top corner on Alisson's near post. It's a lovely counter-attack again from Palace. And Shalov came in, used that left foot, just hit it too straight. Couldn't get his foot around it. Remains 1-0 Palace. Oh, Eze's robbed Henderson. Eze looks to dink it over Alisson. Oh, it's gone wide and over the bar. Crystal Palace are wasting these opportunities here. Van Dijk into Henderson. Just Eze read which way he was going to turn. Got in goal. Maybe could have put Henriquez in. Went for the chip. Couldn't get the angle right. And Liverpool can breathe a sigh of relief yet again in this game. Absolutely incredible how this is panning out in the first 15 minutes. Firmino looks to turn. Lays it back to Thiago Alcantara into Wijnaldum. Mane's shot is blocked. Goes back to Wijnaldum on the left-hand side. Easily round Guendouzi. Dodo's there to get a good acrobatic flick away. Thiago just gets past the centre midfielder. Salah, loads of time and space. What a save from Guita. He's kept Crystal Palace at 1-0 here. And that is a fantastic save from a man from Mo Salah, who is in form this season as, well, Crystal Palace just panicking a bit. Maybe at the back now. Thiago looks to put in Salah again. Manages to keep it in play, but his header will go out and it'll be a throw into Palace rather than a goal kick. Really good pressure from Liverpool have forced Crystal Palace into giving a throw-in away in their own half. Really deep in their own territory. Salah lays that one back. Alexander-Arnold does get the cross in. It's headed away. Not the best. Thiago's there. Wijnaldum. Thiago just pushed off the ball though by MacArthur. Tries to release Henrique, but good covering from Joe Gomez, I think it was. It was a ball in. Guendouzi lets it run. Mane misses the header. Goal kick to Palace. Still 1-0 at Anfield to the away team. Thiago picks up the ball with a bit of space. Salah turns away from his man, and this time Guita can't keep that one out, and it is 1-1. It was a lovely crossfield ball from Robertson to Alexander-Arnold that started the move to go in, and Liverpool played it well. Alcantara picked up the space in the middle, and Salah came off his man, and it was a lovely finish past Guita. The crossfield pass there, Robertson to Alexander-Arnold, created so much space. Thiago in. Salah just completely turned his man in Tapsoba, and lovely finish past Guita. 1-1 at Anfield, and Crystal Palace may well be ruining those chances that they missed. So many good opportunities in this game for the away team to get more than a one-goal lead. But, well, they're coming straight away here as Eze into Shalov. Can't get away from Van Dijk. It is a tough ask to do that as Thiago comes forward. Ball through to Salah, who's got the pace probably to get away from Ferro. And he slips in the wet conditions. Salah with the ball in, and Tapsoba covers it well. Poor clearance from Ferro, though. Wijnaldum. Back to Alexander-Arnold again. This space. Mane closed down well and saw clear. But Mane picks up the loose ball, and just like that, it's 2-1 Liverpool. 29 minutes gone. Crystal Palace looked like they were cruising for the first 20 minutes. But Liverpool make it 2-1. And it was that poor clearance just there from Ferro, really. Wijnaldum got really well to get around the tackle. Alexander-Arnold into Mane. Little turn. Shot blocked. A tackle from Tapsoba. Fell back to Mane. And it's now 2-1 Liverpool. And just like that, it turns around. And Ruud Gullit's men are going to have to show some character now to get back into a winning position. Or even get back to how they were playing as it's fired up towards Shalov. But it's a good touch on the ball from Wijnaldum. Robertson. Back to Wijnaldum, and Liverpool will have the wind in their sails coming back into this game as Robertson's pushed on quite a lot from left back here, getting towards the byline. Holds off Guendouzi, not once but twice, into the box. Cuts it back. Firmino under pressure. Crystal Palace are slowly forcing this Liverpool team back. That's a decent pass out, but Henderson reads it well. Poor pass though, intercepted, and it's all turned a little bit scrappy in the last 5 minutes. Liverpool won't mind that with the lead though, as Robertson's easily tackled by Dodo. Goes up the line, infield to Eze. Eze looking for Enriquez. Matip reads it and wins a free kick as well. Eze picks up the ball in a bit of space, looks for Shalov. He's got the wrong side of Van Dijk. Tries to feed that through to MacArthur, but I'd say good defending. I think it was more luck than judgment though, as Firmino tackled very well by Max Meyer. Eze looks for MacArthur, but Guendouzi will pick up the loose ball. That will be a lucky fall to Van Aanholt there. Eze holding off Matip. Looks to go through to Enrique, who's offside. 5 minutes to go in the first half. 2-1 Liverpool. Great tackle from Van Aanholt on Trent Alexander-Arnold. Flicks it in field to Max Meyer, who goes up to Shalov, who's found some good space. Shalov tried to put it through to Enrique again, though. Liverpool just get that little touch on the ball as Max Meyer keeps this one alive. Shalov into Eze. Eze sees Max Meyer go again. Max Meyer tries to put that one through. Henderson just about gets there. And then it hits Van Dijk in the face and falls to Robertson. And, well, Liverpool, are they lucky to have a 2-1 lead right now? Potentially so, but Robertson's played himself into a lot of trouble there. As it goes through, looking to Eze. Tries to get away from Henderson. It's going to fall to Meyer. First time shot on the left foot. Maybe rushed it, but saw Alisson was out of position. Went for it, and Crystal Palace are creating opportunities. They are playing well. Just need to take some of these chances. Meyer with a good shot, but not on target. So free kick given away, taken quickly though. Mane to Robertson, back to Robertson, but well, Liverpool could be caught out here as Shalov turns, tries to feed it into Eze on this right hand side. Can he get away from Van Dijk? He can. He's got the pace. He's got away from his man, but Van Dijk, absolutely incredible strength to get back, but it's given away once again by Robertson. MacArthur. Enriquez. Oh, tackled well by Matip. That'll probably be half time. There it is. 2-1 right at the end. Eze with an opportunity. Van Dijk showing what a good defender he is. But Crystal Palace will be ruining this. 6 shots, 3 on target. Alisson forced into 2 good saves. But it's a pretty even game. But Palace can't take those chances. They really need to. So unsurprisingly, no changes at half time for Crystal Palace. Ruud Gullit happy with how his team are playing at the moment, and just a bit of wastefulness in front of goal is what keeps this game at 2-1 Liverpool. Crystal Palace in reality could have been out of sight as it goes into Shalov. Shalov tries to turn away from Van Dijk again, though he's being marshalled very well, the Russian. As Eze picks up some space here, turns Enrique into Shalov. Shalov first time shot, couldn't get his body right. Goes past, but again, Crystal Palace starting on a positive note. Ruud Gullit shows his enthusiasm and encouragement. He goes long. Guendouzi with a good header. Guendouzi settling really well now to this Crystal Palace team. Enrique into Shalov. Shalov tried the first time shot, didn't quite work. Goal kick to Liverpool. Overlap here for Robertson on the left. Lots of space. Just forced away from the box and, well, tackled well in the end by Tapsoba, who can clear it away. Van Dijk reads that one first again in front of Shalov. And Robertson into Thiago. Thiago on one more to Firmino. Out to Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool really throwing men forward here. They'll get the corner as the Van Aanholt blocked the shot. It goes behind. Lots of men lining up on the edge of the box as it's taken short to Wijnaldum. Tapsoba goes out to meet him. And Tapsoba will then just hook this one away. No messing around at that point, and he's so close to his own area. Henderson back to Robertson. Tries to pick out Alexander-Arnold, who can't keep it in. It goes behind. 54 minutes gone. Still 2-1 Liverpool. MacArthur with a bit of space in central midfield. Tries to invite Dodo forward, and he's got a lot of time and space to get through this position. Dodo pushed off the ball by Wijnaldum, but nothing given. Didn't look like the Dutchman got the ball. Dodo's done really well to win that back high up the pitch. Just lacking a few options and movement in the middle. Guendouzi. Shalov lets that one run, but there was no runner behind him. It was a really nice idea from Shalov, and it looked like Eze was going to try and make a burst into the box, but it just didn't happen. Guendouzi really getting up for this game now. Passes that one back to Mane, though. Gets it back from Dodo. Guendouzi tries to pick out a pass. What a ball to Shalov's feet. Referee's just been pulled back by Henderson. How is that not a foul? Salah turns, looks to get away. Doesn't get away. Good tackle from Ferro. Ferro into Eze. Shalov gives him the movement. Shalov's in behind the defence. Shalov shoots. It's another wayward shot. Stop panicking in front of goal, Dave. Stop panicking in front of goal. It was a great move here. Lovely ball from Eze. For once, Shalov got in behind Van Dijk. Shoot across the keeper. What am I playing at? What am I playing at? So throw in for Liverpool. Terrible throw in by Robertson there. And Tapsoba can get it away. Matip should win that in the air and does. Van Dijk all the way back to Alisson. Back in goal for Liverpool today. Goes long towards Thiago. Ferro with a monstrous header. I think Shalov will be offside. He is. 70 minutes gone. It's 2-1 at Liverpool. Miles offside. So double substitution for Crystal Palace. Eze had a great game. Is replaced by Townsend. As Bruno Henrique up front is replaced by Goncalo Guedes. So one new signing replacing another. Shalov into Townsend, who goes back to MacArthur. MacArthur does find Townsend, does he? No, he doesn't. It's just a slip again on this wet surface. It's been raining all day here in Merseyside. And Liverpool they're just riding their luck. It does feel like they're riding their luck. Matip goes long. Mane beats Dodo to the ball. Salah puts it into the space for Robertson. And Robertson trying to get in behind Tapsoba. Just holds it up and Tapsoba reads it well. Mane sticks out a foot, keeps the ball alive. Back to Robertson. Guendouzi with a good block on the cross. MacArthur straight up finds Townsend. Townsend tries to feed it through, but Matip with great positioning again. And Jordan Henderson is playing as a good defensive shield, which is making it harder for those through balls to be so precise. As Mane turns, read very well by Tapsoba. Up it goes towards MacArthur, who's sort of getting away there. And Henderson, what a tackle that is from Liverpool's ex-skipper. Salah back to Gomez. 5 minutes to go. Joe Gomez back up towards Salah. Good turn away from Van Aanholt, and he's looking to sprint away. Salah. Gomez back to Salah again. Good play this from Liverpool. Ball in, and Firmino misses it. Guendouzi misses it. Dodo's there. Just trying not to panic on the ball. That's a good ball out to Van Aanholt. They've worked this well, Palace. Do they get one last opportunity? Van Aanholt, MacArthur. MacArthur can see Dodo on the right and picks him out well. Dodo comes forward into Shalov. Shalov can't turn and get away. And again, it's more luck than judgment for that tackle. As Joe Gomez holds on to the ball. Matip. Joel Matip out to Van Dijk. Really not long left to go. Liverpool just happy to keep possession. Robertson up the line. Mane. Back to Robertson. Into Wijnaldum. Goes long and Ferro will see this one. Wins the header. Flicked on. And Shalov could be in. It's a heavy touch and Van Dijk's going to read that one easily. Into Alisson. Clears it away. Time running out for Palace. Townsend gets there, but Thiago gets a foot in. Matip. How he goes, and Liverpool have played this well with the lead. Firmino. Salah. Shot. That will be the end of the game, you've got to feel. Guita goes long early, but there you go. It's 2-1 Liverpool. Crystal Palace will feel they create enough chances to at least get a point. So annoying here for Palace at Anfield. Some lovely goals there from Liverpool, but they've played well, Palace. Just wasted opportunities. Yeah, gutted. Gutted. I feel like I could have easily got a draw out of that. So it's revenge for Liverpool at Anfield, getting revenge for the time Crystal Palace beat them early on in the season. 2-1 at Anfield. Sheffield United losing 4-0 at home to Wolves. Newcastle United 0, Burnley 0. Leicester getting a loss at home against Man City. Brighton Hove Albion beating Everton, which is not good for us. So the table looks like this. We stay in 16th, but we are 1 point ahead of 18th position. So it's all to play for still with the last few games of the season. Next up is Spurs, who are in 7th place and pushing for a Europa League position. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. I feel like we created enough to really have some good chances there. We've got Fulgini has been found in the scouts, so we'll go and check that out. I'll do that all admin off camera. Next up, though, Spurs come to Selhurst Park. It's going to be tough, I can tell you that much. I just feel like if I could just... My shooting was off in that game. If I could sort my shooting out, I think we would have been absolutely fine. I feel like we've got... Players are settling in well to the team. We are playing some good football, and we are doing the right things. Like, I'm getting used to how... I feel like I'm getting used to how the game should be played now on full manual. It's just, yeah, certain things just let us down. Right now, annoyingly, who am I going to play in holding midfield that doesn't drop off? If I put Guendouzi in there and bring Townsend on there, 73, Riedeveld 72. Yeah, let's start. We'll put Townsend on this side. I think we'll start with that. It's annoying that Eze makes such a big difference because he's strong and quick. So when you get him on the ball in that attacking midfield role, it's huge. Kuyate's back. Kuyate's back. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Kuyate's back. Oh, he actually gets a chemistry loss, but I'd prefer to have Kuyate in there. He's a bit stronger. Townsend. I might start. Let's start Townsend up front. He's got a good shot on him. Butler and Pjanić can probably come on the bench instead of MacArthur. I think we're ready to go. Oh, I didn't see who Spurs are playing. Kane, Lamela, Bergwijn and Dembele, Højbjerg, Winks, Aurier, Davies, Sanchez, Alderweireld and Lloris. Here we go. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a dark and gloomy Selhurst Park for this Premier League fixture. It's Crystal Palace, the home team, versus Tottenham Hotspur in what is a somewhat London derby. And Crystal Palace have been playing good football, but you do not get points for good football. You get points for wins and points for draws. Good football gets you nothing if there's no goals to go with it. But Crystal Palace find themselves 1 point above the relegation zone with 3 games left to go after this. It's crunch time for Ruud Gullit's men. What have they got here today against Tottenham Hotspur? Started very well here. It's Brunetta who's picked up some space. Missed the last game. Brunetta with a shot. Oh, not far wide. But again, 2 minutes in, Crystal Palace played some good build-up football and got into a lovely space. Townsend, who's starting up front today in a strange selection from Gullit. But Brunetta got the shot off and just couldn't, just cut across the ball a bit too much. Unlucky for the new signing, though. Yet to get, he's got 1 goal for the club as well, free kick in an earlier game this season. But a positive start from Crystal Palace. Harry Kane turns, shot, good save from Guita. It was Lamela's ball into him that set up the chance. I think it's going to have to be a good effort to beat Guita from that sort of range, although he was beaten from a similar distance by Mo Salah in the last game against Liverpool. Obviously, Ruud Gullit sticking with majority of the same players for this game. Bergwijn with another shot from range. That's not going to trouble Guita, who goes with his goal kick. He saw Guendouzi in space and picked him out really well. Kuyate back into the fold as well after his suspension. Townsend and Brunetta linking up well. Brunetta gets around Winks and is caught late. And this will be a free kick opportunity for Crystal Palace in a good position. Brunetta, lovely bit of quick footwork just to get away from Harry Winks. Definitely caught his heel. And a free kick. And it is Brunetta that stands over the ball at the moment. And Brunetta's going to surely fancy his chances from this sort of range. He lines it up. Brunetta over the wall. Curler. Oh, he's hit the post. What an effort from the new signing. Lloris was beaten all hands up, but again, all that comes out of it is a goal kick for Spurs. Unlucky from Brunetta. What an opportunity. What a hit. He's not having much luck in front of goal today. Bergwijn into Lamela. Lots of space on the overlap, but he goes back in towards Bergwijn. Lamela again. This time picks out Serge Gnabry. And Dembele, the referee plays a good advantage as Aurier was caught late. Shots. Easy save again from Guita, who goes long, looking for Shalov up against Alderweireld. Alderweireld wins the header, but Guendouzi reads it the quickest. Picks out Townsend. Townsend just struggling to get away, but uses good strength to hold the ball up. Still on the ball, Townsend. Guendouzi looks to square this one. Not enough on the pass to get Dodo forward, though, as Højbjerg gives it to Bergwijn, who inadvertently let that go and gave it to Ben Davies. Ben Davies holds up from Kuyate. Tottenham hold on to the ball. As they're looking to get Kane in behind, but he's drifted offside. 0-0, 15 minutes gone. Dembele up to Højbjerg. Davies pushed forward again from left wing back, and Guendouzi reads that one really well. Looks to launch a very quick counter here for Crystal Palace. As Brunetta comes forward. Inside is Kouyaté, who's got space. Kouyaté, not known for his shooting. Yeah. That's why he's not known for his shooting. Great play, great counter-attack as Brunetta picked him out wonderfully well. Kouyaté got it away from Winks and then just literally shot the way he was facing. That's full manual, people. Shalov flicks it on Brunetta. Can he get away from Winks again? He's kept the ball, but he's gone into a no-man's land area. Lays it back to Shalov. Shalov picks out Guendouzi. Tries to flick that one in. Kouyaté, lovely touch. Kouyaté this time, the shot's blocked. Van Aanholt. Kouyaté flicks that one onto Dodo, but Winks intercepts it and just about gets there in time. The Brazilian right-back was winding up a spectacular effort. You could see it in his eyes. But Tottenham again, I mean, it's sort of very similar to Palace's last game against Liverpool. Creating opportunities, just not getting the shots off quick enough or not being as accurate as they could be in front of goal. Ben Davies on the ball for Spurs as we do get towards half-time. Alderweireld goes long. That's not a good pass. And easy for Crystal Palace to intercept it. Are they going to have enough time to just mount one last attack? Tapsoba brings this one out from the back. Lays it off to Kouyaté. Kouyaté looks for Brunetta. And Ndombele is there though. Van Aanholt around the corner. Good ball into Townsend. Townsend just held up by Sanchez. Try to get it back onto that left foot. But at half-time at Selhurst Park, it's an entertaining 0-0. Harry Kane missing the best chance of the half, but 6 shots each, pretty equal possession. Ruud Gullit will be happy, and he is happy enough to keep it the same team into the second half. We do know that Ruud Gullit does favour a bit of a substitution at half time, but in recent weeks he's not done that. He seems to be happy with how his team are playing and creating chances. We'll have to see where they go in the summer transfer window and what sort of targets they're after. Rumours are that a deal for highly rated youngster Camavinga from Rennes, or Lon, I think it's Rennes, has been agreed in the summer already. Not too much known about that deal though, so we'll have to see how it unfolds. As Brunetta, great touch away, great hit as well, and it caught Lloris off guard. It's hit the back stanchion, and Ruud Gullit, you can see he's happy that his team are creating the chances. Brunetta seems to be really involved today. Him and Eze are going to be fighting for that second striker spot. Lovely touch to get away from the defender. Lovely hit with the left foot, and well, Lloris was beaten and was right to have a go at his defence that time. Van Aanholt, great ball into Townsend, who just shields it away from Aurier. In it goes from Kouyaté, trying to find that runner Brunetta, but couldn't get it. Son Heung-min back to Ben Davies, just gets that past the pressure of Guendouzi, and that's a terrible pass, but again, it's just found its way through to Ndombele. Aurier on the right back position for Spurs. Winks tries to go cross-field towards Ben Davies. Does just about have enough pace to get there. Kouyaté has to track Son Heung-min into Lamela with a shot. Wild and not at all handsome. Goes behind 0-0 still. So an interesting change here for Crystal Palace from Ruud Gullit. Christian Benteke comes on. Brunetta off. It looks like Andros Townsend is just dropping into the attacking midfield role. And Christian Benteke gets a chance up front, and Andros Townsend would flick that one on, looking for the big Belgian, who was a little slow on his feet there, as Harry Kane looks to try and hold off Townsend. Puts a wonderful ball through to Ndombele. Ndombele's in. Guita, what a save that is from the goalkeeper, and doesn't he know it? He celebrates to the fans. Harry Kane, great strength here, just waited and waited and waited. Put that ball through for Ndombele. And you'd think if that was the other way around, it's probably a goal. But Guita gets a thigh to the ball. And it goes behind for a corner. And Højbjerg takes it to the edge of the area to Serge Aurier. Tottenham trying something off the training ground here. Ben Davies. Well, it hasn't worked because Guendouzi can bring this one away. Shalov is a bit isolated at the moment. But Crystal Palace have chucked men forward. Ndombele puts a foot in. Confusion at the back for Palace about who was going to go to the ball. Harry Kane into Lamela. Lamela out to Aurier, and Van Aanholt's got to get back out there in towards Kane, and then Ndombele brings it down. Great tackle under pressure there. Tapsoba does incredibly well to keep his composure and win that one as Benteke into Townsend, up to Shalov. Shalov looks to turn, invites Dodo forward on the right-hand side who can't quite keep it in. And, well, still 0-0. Somehow in this game it's 0-0 as Gareth Bale comes on to replace Eric Lamela. And when you look at that sort of bench for Spurs, you've got to be worried for Crystal Palace. Van Aanholt does get away from Bale. Looks to Townsend. Round the corner trying to get it into Benteke. They haven't really utilised Benteke that much since he's come on, as Harry Kane is just absolutely crowded out of that one. And Guaita will come and pick the ball up. And then just lay it safely off to Tapsoba. Tapsoba goes long, does look for Benteke, who wins the header. That is always an option when he's on the pitch. Benteke sees Van Aanholt on the left. Van Aanholt up against Aurier. Going to try and trick his way around, and he has got past him. Van Aanholt with the ball in. Shalov with a header. Oh, it's just hit the top of the netting. It was great play from Van Aanholt. And Crystal Palace again showing they can create opportunities. Van Aanholt just trying to trick his way past Aurier. Did sort of bundle his way through. Stood it up to the back post, and Shalov was there, and Lloris was never really troubled, but not a bad effort from the striker. So second substitution for Ruud Gullit's men. Batshuayi comes on against Shalov. So it's back to the old partnership of Batshuayi and Benteke up front for Crystal Palace. Let's see how this pans out for the home team. As again, Tapsoba up there really well. Guendouzi went for a fancy flick for that pass. Wasn't the best idea. Serge Aurier up against Max Meyer. Terrible pass though. Intercepted really well by Townsend. And Townsend just doesn't have the strength to get off from Ndombele. And Ndombele, you would imagine, would always win that sort of physical battle against Andros Townsend-Davies. Great ball up the lines of Son Heung-min, who caught Dodo napping. And Son Heung-min has got time and space to try and pick a cross here. He's trying to trick his way into the box. Ndombele crowded out of it. Keeper's there, and Guaita does very well indeed. And well, Van Aanholt's got a lot of space now as Gareth Bale drifted infield. Van Aanholt can literally run the length of Selhurst Park if he wants to. He's got Townsend in front of him. It's Benteke, sorry. Benteke picks it up, turns away. Benteke, shot! Oh, Christian Benteke! What a finish that is! Christian Benteke has just pulled out an absolute masterstroke. He may be on his way in the summer. It's not confirmed yet. He may be on his way out, but what a finish from Christian Benteke. Van Aanholt did run pretty much the length of Selhurst Park, but he turned away. What a hit. In off the post. No goalkeepers saving that. And that is when full manual feels absolutely incredible. Benteke here got the turn off the back of Sanchez. Well outside the box. Absolutely rifled it in off the post. It's 1-0 Palace. And that man there, Christian Benteke, is the goal scorer. What unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. Ben Davies on the left. Holds this one up. He's got Guaita for company. In it goes, and it's a very acrobatic effort there. And Van Aanholt gets this one away, and then it's just, well, tried to be cleared. It was actually blocked. Batshuayi's there to collect the ball. And it's cleared away up towards Townsend, who challenges well with Sanchez. And I think there's going to be a lot of backs to the wall defending now from Crystal Palace as Davies has the ball into Ndombele. Ndombele put under pressure. Serge Aurier picks up some space, tries to dink it in. What a ball that is to Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min, Guaita, what a save. Fantastic save from the goalkeeper. And Son Heung-min really feels like he should have scored. What a pass this is from Serge Aurier. Picks out the run of Son Heung-min wonderfully well. And, well, great ball. Lovely save. I think it touched Tapsoba, and Guaita got down even well to make that save. Fantastic save from the captain. So substitution for either team. Klein on to replace Van Aanholt and Reguilon on to replace Ben Davies. As Højbjerg whips this one in towards Harry Kane. It's a great header from Tapsoba to get it away. Winks keeps it alive. Reguilon, the sub, just fresh on. Gareth Bale thought he would get it onto that left foot for a shot. Winks does shoot from range. Past the post. And Crystal Palace's goals living a bit of a charmed life. I thought here Winks did well to keep it alive. Gareth Bale had time and space on that left foot, maybe lacking confidence. Winks, though, touched it onto the right, shot at the near post, and Guaita saw it past the post. And my, oh my, Crystal Palace have 3 minutes to hold on for a very, very big win. 3 minutes of added time, and Crystal Palace have done a wonderful job of keeping the ball. But Højbjerg, oh, it's going to be a free kick to Spurs, I think it is. It's going to be brought back. A loose pass from Sakho across the goal. And Tapsoba was just a bit slow to get there. Højbjerg did get there first, and he did catch him. It must be, I think, just outside of shooting range as Tapsoba praised the referee not to book him. He didn't get a booking. Højbjerg looks to dink this one in. Guendouzi goes up for the header, but Son Heung-min flicks it out to Reguilon, and Bale's there, and can you believe it? It's 1-1. Gareth Bale has scored a header, and it was flicked up, and you could see it coming. Crystal Palace, a lack of passing and possession at the back, and Gareth Bale with the diving header. And it's going to cost Crystal Palace 3 points in this game, you feel. Townsend muscled out of it by Ndombele. Gareth Bale with a nice turn. Aurier just holds on to the ball, and it is a 92nd minute equaliser. Why did I do that pass across the face of goal? Oh, it was all my own undoing. I should have booted it long to Benteke. But you get punished for stupid decisions. A good game. A really good game. We wasted some opportunities, but we shouldn't get relegated. I feel like we're playing well enough to not get relegated, but all depends on the other results. 1-1 Palace Spurs. Wolverhampton lost 4-0 at home to Liverpool. Burnley lost to Sheffield United. Man City beat Newcastle. Everton lost at home to Leicester, who are still flying high. Chelsea beat Brighton, which is good for us. Fulham beat West Brom, which I think is good for us. West Ham beat Arsenal 4-2. Man United beat Southampton 2-0. And Leeds lost 4-0 to Villa. We are still in 16th. 2 points ahead of relegation spot. This is going to be so tense going into the last game of the season. We're going to do 2 games off camera, and then it will be the final game of the season against the team I support, Man United. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Some more scouts. So scouts are finding players, which is good. Lots of increases. Mitchell, Hannah Weld, Lando, Roger Lawson. Then Enrique went down by 1. Best 11, we probably wouldn't have got anyone in that. Monthly report, don't care about that. Oh, absolutely unbelievable, those 2 games. I think, to be honest, I feel like we deserve to draw the Liverpool game and win the Spurs one, and I've ended up losing to Liverpool and drawing against Spurs. So yeah, we'll do these 2 games, huge games against Villa and Leeds, and then we come back for the game against Manchester United for the final game of the season, which will be massive. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below. Apologies there was no video on Friday or over the weekend, but I've had lots of stuff going on with work. If you're in the Discord, you'll probably know what that's about. If you're on the streams, come on, see me live. Stream some Provo. Twitch.tv/cultured_left_foot. And we're streaming at the moment every Monday and Wednesday starting at around about midday UK time. But thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.